First of all, we are sorry for the delay that was caused because of a technical glitch. So we'll be proceeding with today's ATA Showcase Day event. I want to think like a scientist, observing animals, earth, or sky. I want to ask good questions, wondering how, what, and why.
I want to make smart guesses, hypnotizing what might happen and when. I want to do cool experiments, testing my thinking again and again.
Wondering, asking, testing, concluding. This is what scientists do.
If you want to think like a scientist, then you must do them too.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Director Sir, Shri Bibi Gupta ji, our esteemed Principal Sir, Mr. Vidit Gupta, our Head Mistress Ma'am, Mrs. Kavita Mehrotra, Senior Wing Head, Mrs. Neha Gupta Ma'am. A very warm welcome to our Chief Guest, Mr. Shubham Singla from Awaken Hub, respected coordinators, benevolent teachers, and all my Samaritan Balbhavanites who have joined us. Today, we all have gathered here to mark the other landmark of success. Hold your hearts and get ready to celebrate ATL Showcase Day. So, on the behalf of the entire school family, I, Vansh Sharma,
And I, Prisha Jain.
welcome you all from the core of our heart to today's function.
Abdul Kalam once said, "You have to dream before your dreams can come true."
Phenomenal. Prisha, this makes me question something. Have you ever thought about this? How often we dream to fulfill our dreams? How many of us work hard to fulfill our aim in life?
Oh, yes, this is something to think about. Vansh, would you like to know how we can give wings to our dreams? Let me share with you about the vision and mission of Central Government of India. Keeping the needs of learners in mind, they have fulfilled their dream, which was to create an environment of scientific temperament, innovation, and creativity amongst Indian students. Vansh, would you like to know what this approach is called?
Yes, Prisha. Being a Balbhavanite, how could I not be aware about it? I feel so privileged to be a part of Bal Bhavan Public School, where students are fostered with 21st century skills, which helping developing their personal and professional skills. So let me introduce you to what ATN is. As you know, innovation and entrepreneurship have become an integral part of our nation, through which children are introduced to technology and innovation by establishing Atal Tinkering Lab in schools. Atal Tinkering Lab is the flagship initiative of Atal Innovation Mission (AIM), Government of India, to cultivate an innovative mindset among high school students across the country.
Impressive. It also helps in empowering youth with 21st century skills of creativity, innovation, critical thinking, design thinking, social and cross cultural collaboration, ethical leadership, etc. Young children are offered with opportunities to work with tools and equipment to understand the concepts of STEM, that is, science, technology, engineering, and math.
We are a family of ingenious visionaries. The creativity and enthusiasm with which our students serve humanity by always keeping in mind the motto of our school, goodness before greatness, is commendable.
We at Bal Bhavan Public School conduct ATL Showcase Day every month to promote curiosity, creativity, and innovation in innovative young minds by exploring new ideas, testing them, and following learning by doing approach.
The objective is to serve humanity and to help the society learn and evolve along. As the purpose of life is just not to be happy, it is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well.
As you all are aware about our school's vision, which is to nourish 21st century intellectuals who imbibe in themselves values that promote empathy and care for all living beings, an environment with pure heart and without any prejudice.
And so is our mission, which is to provide education to all with the objective to evolve each individual having potential to be a change leader. Each one of you have wings. All you have to do is fly. So get ready to witness some amazing talent coming your way.
We will be witnessing the presentations made by the talented student of class 9th with their mentor Miss Neha ma'am showcasing their contribution to the society in their own distinctive way. Now let me have the honor to invite the young ignited mind Adiksha Seth from class 9th who will present before you how to make a PowerPoint presentation that creates a slideshow of important information, charts, and images to display during a presentation under the guidance of Miss Neha ma'am. So let's have a look at this.
Shav, do you know what is PPT or you have any idea about it? So tell me, according to you, what is PPT? Sharing app. No, it is not a sharing app. You take a topic and आप just या content के through दूसरे को present करते हो. That is PowerPoint. So see, this is the backdrop that I'm using in my meeting. So इसमें मैंने काफी सारी चीजें यूज करी हैं, जैसे पिक्चर्स, टेक्स्ट, बैकग्राउंड एंड वर्ड आर्ट. सो मैं आपको एक करके बताऊंगी कि उन सबको यूज कैसे किया जाता है. अब मैं बताती हूँ आपको कि हम बैकग्राउंड कलर कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं. Okay, now I will tell you how to insert pictures. So there is an insert option where we have pictures inserting, table inserting, video and audio. Now see, now I will tell you how to do the spacing and writing of the paragraph. So अब जैसे मेरी जो heading है about ATL, तो हम क्या करेंगे, जैसे हमने इसको चूज किया, इसको हमने सिलेक्ट किया, अब मुझे चाहिए कि ये एलिगेंट फॉर्म एरियल ब्लैक में आए, तो हमने इसको एरियल ब्लैक में चेंज कर दिया. अब मैं इसका साइज सब एडजस्ट कर सकती हूँ, अगर मुझे बड़ा चाहिए या चौड़ा चाहिए. अब मैं इसको एक बैनर की तरह यहाँ पे लगा सकती हूँ. अभी बहुत अलग फॉर्मेट में है, राइट?
Yes.
अब देखो, अब मैं आपको ट्रांजिशन एनिमेशन बताती हूँ. जैसे ड्यूरेशन होती है, हम इसका टाइम बढ़ा सकते हैं और फिर ये उतनी ही स्पीड में आएंगे. जैसे देखो, अब ये एकदम स्लो होके आएंगे रैंडम बार्स, राइट?
Yes.
हाँ, अब देखो, अब जैसे ये वर्टिकली में चाहिए, तो यहाँ से हम ऑप्शन इसके चेंज कर सकते हैं. मैं इसका वर्टिकल ऑप्शन करती हूँ. अब जो मेरी नेक्स्ट स्लाइड है वो ऐसे एंटर होगी, और जो हमने अपने एनिमेशंस लगाए थे वो ऐसे आएंगे.
Pratiksha Didi for teaching me about PPT. I am very happy to make my first PPT. Thank you.
It's amazing, isn't it? It gives me immense pleasure to see that our students know the importance of knowledge, as gaining knowledge is the first step to wisdom. Sharing it is the first step to humanity.
Moving forward with the event. Vansh, do you know what is coding? Let me explain it to you. Coding is the language of the future and everyone should learn it. In the coming years, we'll be teaching programming just like reading and writing. So let's learn from Yuvani and Pinky of class 10th, who not only taught coding but also served humanity by teaching it to the underprivileged children. Under the supervision of Miss Mamta Thakkar ma'am and Miss Hayat ma'am, they have proven that our school's aim is to serve the mankind, to encourage every child to learn something and have a place on this planet.
There exists a world where children with no facilities are eager to learn and study. And today, we Balbhavanites are here at IP Extension Robin Hood Army, the RHA, where we add a technology to the study of children and make it fun for them. So let's have a look at it. We taught them few basic concepts of Microsoft Word, coding in Scratch, which is going to help them in upcoming years.
अपना नाम
देव देव बाबू
है ना इसका वो कौन है माउस सही अब जो दबा ये देवे ना
देव बाबू आ जाओ देव का सो जाओ
ये फ्लैग पे देखो है
We were really delighted to get this opportunity and are thankful to our mentors, Mrs. Mamta Thakkar ma'am and Mrs. Hayat Fatima ma'am, who helped us throughout the process. And the children enjoyed the session at the same time, looking forward for the more such sessions. Thank you once again.
It was exquisite. The kindness and humbleness our students have is appreciable.
Truly, it was. Once, have you ever thought of incorporating AI in your subjects? Today, let's witness some amazing ways of integrating AI with mathematics and see how effective and interactive learning will take place. Maths Playground is a popular learning site filled with maths games, logic puzzles, step-by-step instructional videos that make subjects like mathematics more fun for young minds. Also, AutoDraw is a new kind of a drawing tool. It pairs machine learning with drawings from talented artists to help everyone create anything visually and fast.
I'm excited to know how it's going to happen.
For that, let us invite Yashasvi Avasthi from class 9th, guided by Miss Chandni ma'am, who will be telling us more about AutoDraw and Maths Playground.
So first we will search on Google Maths Playground and then we'll select the first website. So this is the website of Maths Playground where we can find interactive and fun maths game for children from kindergarten to 6th grade. So here kids can find many options for learning math in a very fun and interactive way, and like there are maths videos as well, story maths and many more activities to be explored. We have activities of every grade till 6th. Maths Playground has grown to include a wide variety of maths tricks from problem solving and mathematical art to real world math and thinking games. It makes maths fun filled and interactive too. So I explored this website with the tiny tots and they really enjoyed playing these games and side by side practice their maths concepts. तो ये एक वेबसाइट है मैथ्स प्लेग्राउंड। मैं आपको बाद में अभी लिंक दे दूंगी। अभी हम थोड़ा इसे एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, थोड़ी एक्टिविटीज करते हैं, फिर उसके बाद आप इसे बाद में और एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो। 5 3/4 को डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करो। 5.75 5.75 ओके दैट्स ग्रेट, बहुत सही। अच्छा 8 4/10 जल्दी जल्दी और भी लोग हैं। 8.4 ओके बिल्कुल सही। 7 2/4 7.5 7.5 ओके दैट्स ग्रेट। 98 ओके तो हम लोग फर्स्ट आए हैं, तो हमारी फर्स्ट पोजीशन आई है। वेल डन। एक थम्स अप दिखा दो अगर आपको सबको समझ में आ रहा है, सब लोग इंटरैक्ट कर पा रहे हैं तो थम्स अप दिखा दो। पक्का सबको समझ आ रहा है, सब लोग एंजॉय कर रहे हैं? रियली। लेट्स स्टार्ट। तो सबको जल्दी से टेबल रिकॉल कर लो सारी जल्दी से और वी गोइंग टू स्टार्ट। 5 1 जा 5 2 जा 6। Now there is another very interesting website that is AutoDraw. For opening it, search on Google AutoDraw and click on the first website. Then it will take you to the canvas of AutoDraw. In this, we can draw anything that we want in a very perfect shape. Like if I draw a circle, so it will show me many results for that what I actually want to make. So I can choose a perfect circle that I want to draw, and side by side I can change the color as well. And there are many options for simply drawing anything, and I can also type here. I can fill any color, like if I want to fill in this circle, so I can fill this color, and many shapes I can draw as well. So AutoDraw is a new kind of drawing tool. It plans machine learning with drawing from talented artists to help everyone create anything visual and fast. When we explored this website with the children, they were very interested in drawing many things. We draw dinosaurs, cats, water cycle, and many more things. So we can draw anything. Like if I want to draw a cat, like we did with the kids, if I want to draw a cat, so I'll simply draw the structure of it and it will show me the results of a cat and many other animals as well. So from the difficult to difficult drawing can be made here very easily, and the difficult concepts can be explained to the children very easily.
This is another AI tool in which you can draw so many things by just making a picture of those things. Like it is sun. So what kind of which sun I would like to choose? Let's choose this one. How's this looking now? Is this looking beautiful?
Ma'am, pretty.
So this whole process will be easily explained by using this auto draw. Right? We can start.
Difficult, but ma'am, it is easy.
Yeah.
Yes, I had enjoyed a lot. The things I liked the best was the maths ground, which was taught by Yasasvi Didi. It was too interactive and easy to learn and do. The toughest maths question is done very easy way, so I like it most. I also like the auto draw as it is difficult to draw in the computer, in which we get lag to share our thoughts clearly. So it is very helpful to share and have a clear idea. I enjoyed it. I like the games. I learn new things.
That was commendable. I'll surely try this myself, and I am sure about that each one of us present here today have assimilated many tinkering and innovative ideas.
Let's move forward with the event. Now we have Dhruv Rawat and Udbhav Agarwal from class 10th along with their mentor Ms. Sakshi ma'am, who are going to introduce the learners about the machine learning app.
Well, Prisha, what's that?
It's a method of data analysis that automates analytical model building. It is a branch of AI based on the system that systems can learn from data, identify patterns, and make decisions with minimal human intervention.
Thanks to everybody. My name is Dhruv Rawat and I am here to talk about the most fascinating topic of this decade, which is artificial intelligence. This term is not only fascinating the youth of our society, but it is also fascinating the young tinkering minds. So it's very important to talk about the basic information of AI. Let me ask you a small question, that what is artificial intelligence? What is basically this term AI? Think in your mind that what intelligence means to you. Talking about myself, intelligence is just an ability to attain, to perceive, and to apply knowledge. And I think so that most of you thought this only. But now let's talk about in the respect of AI. Artificial intelligence is the ability of the machine when it mimics the human processes and human intelligence without any human interaction. So let's see the domains of AI now. First domain is computer vision. Computer vision is a field of artificial intelligence that enables computers and systems to derive meaningful information from digital images, videos, and other visual input. Now, second is NLP. Natural language processing refers to the branch of computer science and more specifically the branch of artificial intelligence concerned with giving computers the ability to understand text and spoken words in much the same way humans being can. The best application can be seen in the Google Assistant or Siri. Now, third and the last is data. Are individual facts, statistics, or items of information, often numeric, that are collected through observation. Collection of data can be through surveys or sensors installed in the system. Data is very important for AI, as the more the data, the more smarter the AI will be. Bonus information. In this segment of video, I'm going to talk about the second most fascinating term, machine learning. And with this, we are going to complete the basic information about AI. Let me make you understand. See, let's say this is AI. This domain is AI, artificial intelligence. And in AI, here comes the subset of AI, which is machine learning. And let me tell you one more fascinating thing, that this machine learning also has a subset, which is called deep learning. So to explain machine learning, I would like to give an example. Remember, when the Google Assistant was new, a couple of years back, it used to say, "Sorry, sir, I don't know the answer of this," when we used to ask a tricky question. But now, whenever we ask a question, whether it is tricky or not, it will give us the answer, as it has learned from its past experiences with the help of machine learning. Now I invite Udbhav to explain teachable machines.
Good morning, everyone. I, Uddhav Agarwal, is here to show you how you can train your own AI model. Don't worry, it's very easy. I will explain you all how to make a model on Teachable Machine by Google. So let's start with it. On Google, type Teachable Machine and click on the first link. This will open website of Teachable Machine by Google. Click on Get Started, select Image Project and then Standard Image Model. We will be making a model which will classify whether the person is drinking water or not. Using webcam, I will add images to my model. The images will be of two types. In first case, I am not drinking water, and in the second case, I am drinking water. Now just click on train my model and wait a minute to get it trained. Now let's check the accuracy of our model. As you can see, our model is able to identify whether I am drinking water or not very correctly. For exporting the model, click on Export My Model. Here you first have to click Upload My Model to get your shareable link. Wait for a while. Till then, you can see the code of your model. You can also download it in your local device. And when your shareable link is ready, you can just copy it and play with your model. I have a task for you all. You have to create your own modern or teachable machine of audio or post classification. I am sure you all would love to do so since it is very much exciting. Thank you.
That was brilliant. I have never thought about that. This is what happens when you mold young minds in the right direction. And to mold and shape us, we have a special guest with us here today. I would now like to invite our honored guest, Mr. Shubham Singla sir, who has been excelling in the field of STEM and programming. He is a renowned coder at Awaken Hub Private Limited and is working on brushing up industrial level skills such as robotics and IoT. Sir, you are an inspiration for all of us. Along with being a team leader, Sir has worked on different STEM technologies such as Raspberry Pi, 3D printing, and many more. Your generosity and thoughtfulness are greatly appreciated. We are honored to have you as our guest. Sir, please.
Hello, thanks, Vansh. And I'd like to thank everyone for having me. And just recently, I viewed what you have all been doing in the ATL labs, and it's really inspiring for me as well. That at this young age, you all are working on technologies like machine learning, data training, as well as OpenCV. So as you know that you have every one of you have worked on several things like AI ML, but what you have used is tools. You have used applications, pre-built applications. So the problem with the application when you go into the industries are that they are not flexible. So that point being made is that you can't do everything you want. Okay, so these apps usually put several many restrictions with you, that like there is a very famous app known as Blink, and which is used to program robots. So it gives a maximum limit of 2 applications, so you can just create program 2 bots. Okay, and rest after that you have to pay for that. It's around 1000 rupees. So when I was a student, I'm a final year student at at an engineering college in Faridabad. So initial days I used the apps. Okay, after certain times I wanted to innovate things, but there were limitations. So I moved to coding. Okay, so today I'll be teaching you the basics of the coding. We'll be working on Python, and in the end, we all will be, the participants will be working along with me. So I'll be sharing a link. You can program things here. We'll start with the basic. In the end, we'll have a small stone paper scissor game. I think everybody has played it. So today we'll be playing with the game with the computer. And Far and I've been working on a project which is Arbot. I'll be demonstrating that also. So I guess if I can share the screen. So is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes.
So today we'll discuss about why Python, type string and list, variables, if input output, if else, while, import random, and I'll teach you how to make a rock paper scissors game. So before starting, if someone can put, I'll be sending 2 links in the chat. Okay, so that you can share them. So before starting, I'd like to participants to have open to one link. I'll be sharing that. The link is, I'll share that for you. So I guess everybody is visible with the link. So I'd like participants to please log in on this link so that they
Sorry
can.
to interrupt you, sir, but your screen is not visible, the PPT you are sharing.
I think the PPT was not supposed to be shown. My browser was supposed to.
Okay. But your screen is not visible, the browser you are sharing now. Can you please share it again?
Is it visible now, please? Actually, I'm new with Microsoft Teams. So is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'd like participants to please log in on this site, and we'll be, constantly switching with the both. So I'll wait 2 seconds more so that everyone can log in, and we'll then switch up. Okay, so I'll be sharing my tab. So let's start with it. So the first thing is that why, I'm asking you to learn Python. Why can't we just use, the applications? And if not application and coding, that why only Python? So basically Python has a very large community. Every single second person or third person who calls himself a coder or, calls him as an engineer is working on Python. So it has very large community. So for example, if you are in schools, if teacher assigns you different homework to different people, you might run into problem. Okay, but if teacher assigns you a single homework, okay, so you guys can discuss among yourselves, the new approaches. It can be the problem may have very new unique solutions. Okay, so that's why the large community is one of the things that why Python is the number one coded programming language in the world. It is a high level language. Some of you might have seen C, C++. It's a bit ugly and nobody wants to code in it. But Python is something similar to English. Python is easy to write and understand, as I said, that it is similar to English. Python being easy and basically everyone can contribute, whether you are a computer engineer or not. So it has, it can be implemented in any type of project practically, be it robotics, web developers. I have a project I will be demonstrating in the end, which is a web application which is made in Python, artificial intelligence, machine learning, automation, robotics. If somebody has uh, heard about ROS, which is Robotics Operating System, and it is one of the largest framework to work on robotics. So we'll be moving on next. Okay. So the thing is, why Python? So Python needs, something basics. So with the basics, first of all, we need to learn the alphabets. Okay, so Python has basically two major data types. One is string and other is list. So string is basically a character, a group of characters, like, it can be a sentence, it can be a number. Okay. So as I was saying that, it can be, strings can be a group of number or anything, and you can have a single alphabet. Okay, like I have used here a variable name 3a, a string is 1100, and this is just a okay. So next we have lists, and lists are something, that a group of variables we need to store. When we need to store multiple variables in a single thing, we prefer lists. Okay, we'll be implementing both strings and lists. So next is what is a variable? Okay. Wait a second, I think I have a technical problem here. I'm sorry guys, I'm very new with Microsoft Teams. A bit problem. Once if you can confirm that is my slide visible. It will be very.
Sir, it is. It is.
Viewing variables.
Yes, sir.
So, thanks so much. So basically, variables are something used to contain things like everybody has their notebooks. Okay, so we can think of notebooks as our objects. Okay, so you need backpack to store those things. Okay, so variables are just like backpacks, or if you are having notes, then your variable is your notebook. It is used to store things that can be used multiple times. Okay. So the thing is that Python has no command for declaring a variable, and a variable is creating. So if everyone can switch on to this, the tab which I shared, the link. Okay, so now I'll be telling you how to declare a variable. So just simply you can name your variable anything you want. Like I'll be naming my one Shubham, and it will be just simple word like this. It can be anything. I'll be so I'll be storing the variable in ones. Okay, so this is easy. I can store, even I can declare a list also. Like this is a list. Okay, and list is basically stored in square brackets. I'll be storing numbers in it. Okay, So this is just a simple thing that how can you know, declare a variable, and these are just variable, they have no use of their own. Okay. So moving up next, we have something interesting now. I think by now it would have been boring for you all, but I hope it won't be now, as we will be working on the practical applications. Okay, so the basic program is input output functions. So just, sometimes you can't ask computer to do things, you need to give instructions. So we'll be writing a simple code, you will be inputting your name and we'll be printing the name. So input basically inputs a string, you can input any number and just print it on the screen. Okay, so like if I do it now, so I'll ask the audience to do it with myself. Okay, so we'll be printing the name, our names. Okay, so I'll just write name equals to and just write input, and inside input just print, in double quotes just write your name. Okay, so this will just help in keep taking the name from the user, and just add what will it is print name. So what these two lines of code are doing is it is taking name from the user and it will be print, and it will just print the name. Okay, we'll see this example in action in the end more widely. Okay, so if I just run it, so it says write your name, I wrote my name, it just printed my name. Okay, so we'll have 1 minute more so that rest of you can implement this. I'll be stuck on this, I'll be on my screen. We'll be discussing more about these concepts. These are very small concepts, we'll be writing a bigger chunk of code in the end. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Okay, so after input output, what comes is if else statement. So basically you need to give instructions sometimes, like if somebody has a pet, or sometimes your parents give you conditions, like if you top the exam we'll give you this. So there are sometimes effects and consequences. If अगर ये होगा तो ये, ठीक है, अगर ये होगा तो ये होगा, like you'll study hard, you'll top. So if you study hard, you top. If you invest in sports, you might be a great sports person. So if is something, it's a condition, like I have declared that if a plus b equals. So basically in programming we don't use a single equals to compare, we use a double equals to. Okay, so if a plus b is equals to 10, then I'm just saying that print it is. Okay, then I'm saying this is an extra another condition, that if a plus b equals to, I've declared to a and b, like a equals to 3 and b equals to 6. You can have any variables you want, like if a plus b equals to 15, print 15 it is. Okay, so what comes under else? I'll either be the topper, I'll have a gold medal, I'll have a medal, or I will be just a participant. So else is everything else. When you have everything else left, you can put it in else. Okay, so we'll be implementing that the same. Okay, so like we can have something like that. If, okay, so I'm taking input and we'll continue with it. If name equals to, I'll put it in string Shubham, and I'll just printing that I Shubham. Okay. else is something, everything else. So what we'll be doing is print so what this whole code is doing is it's taking your name as a variable. It's just printing once, and in the next condition it's just checking that is your name Shubham or not. You can change your name here and here as well if you want. Just be flexible, you are free to do things. And in the end it's just saying that else print hello Shubham string. So if I run it, I'll be writing Shubham. Hi Shubham, okay, so we'll run it again and like so it printed that once hello Shubham. So audience, I'll just recommend the students to take a view of the indentation. It might throw error. Okay, we'll be here for another 2 minutes. Okay, so I'll ask everyone, you can have your own thinking, creativity, what you can do with if else, and we might discuss that in the end. Okay. So I think we should move to the next piece. Okay, so the next thing that comes up is loops. Okay, loops are something, like going to school. Okay, you go to school every day, almost every day, and roughly the schedule is just the same. You wake up, you brush, you get ready for the school, you take the bus, and you reach the school, have your chores, and get back homework. So this is something which the things that you do in repeated, and sometimes the computer also needs to know that some things are needed to be done in repeatedly. Okay, so there are basically two types of loops. One is for and one is while. So we'll be working on while loop today. Okay, so simply I'll teach you how to write a while loop. After these conditions, what it is, while. Okay, we'll declare another variable j. So what I'm saying is while has a condition. I'll say that while j is less than equals to j is less than 5, the name you entered, okay, and I'll be increasing its value. Else it will be an infinite loop, and it's very harmful for you. So if I run it, it will again ask for my name and enter Shubham. So it printed my name 5 times. Okay, so let's move on the second part now. Now we are loop, and I think we are moving closer to the end goal that we decided. Okay, now import random. So computers don't know, they have algorithm, a code behind those. Okay, जो fix है, ठीक है. If you ask them to print something or ask something कि कंप्यूटर यार कुछ अलग सा नंबर बता दे, so उसके बैक एंड पे एक एल्गोरिथम है, वो रन करती है, ठीक है. So computers generally don't print random numbers. It's an algorithm, but what random module is, it gives you a random number. So there's another algorithm which is very complex, but it's near to a random number. You won't know कि हाँ अगर मैंने 6 तक नंबर मांगा है, ठीक है, तो 6 तक दे सकता है या 7 तक दे सकता है. Okay, so we'll be working on that now. So for that, you have to just write at the top, you have to import the module. So module is something a library, okay? So like this is a code. So मेरे को ये code है ना बार बार ना लिखना पड़े, ये किसी और ने लिखा है तो मैं उसको use कर लूँ. So उसके लिए हम libraries use करते हैं. Okay, so I have a list. So I'll be just going to print कर दे random अपनी choice से कोई भी. Okay, and I'll ask this. It will print something random from the list. I'll comment this out. Okay. So comments are basically कि just मेरी reading के लिए हो, मैंने ये comments कर दिया. Interpreter इन चीज़ों को run नहीं करेगा. Okay. So it printed 23. It printed 1. So it's moving random. Okay. So we are done with the basics now. We are done with the basics and now we'll be working with the final code that I asked you. So for that, I'll ask everyone to please. So I'll ask everyone to please just log into Replit. So we'll be coding a stone paper scissors game, okay? So basically, the first thing that we need to do is we need to import things. So firstly, I'll import random module. Just a second, I'll import a random module so I can have a random value. Okay, then what I'll is the username. Okay, so जो भी खेल रहा है उसका name मेरे को पता होना चाहिए. So what I'll declare a variable and put I'll just an instruction. Please your name. And after that, there are 3 responses. Either it is stone, paper, or scissor. So I'll make a list. I'll make a list. Okay, so I'll ask everyone to please do it with me. It will be far more interesting. Okay, so scissor. And after that, मैं क्या चाहूँगा मेरा गेम है ना एक बार रन होके, क्योंकि कोड्स अगर एक बार रन हो जाते हैं ना जो रन होगा वो ऐसे होगा कि एक लाइन होगी, उसके बाद दूसरी लाइन, उसके बाद तीसरी लाइन, उसके बाद है ना कोड क्या होगा ख़त्म हो जाएगा. सो आई डोंट वांट दैट. सो मैं क्या करूँगा इसको मल्टीपल और एक इन्फिनाइट लूप लगा दूँगा कि ये बार कॉन्टीन्यूसली चलता रहे अनटिल और अनलेस मैं मना न कर दूँ. ओके, सो अब मैं क्या करूँगा, मैं इनपुट लूँगा यूज़र से कि मैं क्या अपनी एंट्री में रॉक देना चाहता हूँ, पेपर देना चाहता हूँ या सीजर. उसका नाम मैं प्लेयर रखूँगा उस वेरिएबल का. एंड okay, so for my computer should also have something. Okay, so computer will have I'm giving him a choice. will choose it. Okay, and I'll pass the list. Okay, hope everyone is working with me. So I'll just print what computer said. So we'll be using fstring commands. Okay, so what fstring is, format is, it is a predefined string में तुम कुछ भी अपना content डाल सकते हैं. ठीक है, like I'll say computer shows, I'll have two curly braces, format, and this was computer variable. Okay, so now I need to compare. So we'll be using if else, that either whether I won or not. So I'll say if equals to, so bear with me क्योंकि ये थोड़ा लंबा होगा क्योंकि conditions काफ़ी सारी है इसमें. ठीक है, so I'll just type it quickly. So player, अगर player के पास paper है and computer has rock. यहाँ पे मैं मतलब प्रिंट कर रहा हूँ that if I win, so it just print. So I'll just okay. अगर मैं नहीं जीता तो कंप्यूटर जीतता है. Okay, so in the end I'll write a condition. I'll take another input that I'll just exit. I'll name it exit. So it will act as an exit condition for me. I'll just write take input. If want to continue, this way. I'll say if exit is not equals to y, break. So what break does is it just breaks the loop. So let's see if there are any errors. I'll say just look out for the indentation. So let's see if there are any errors or not. So I'll just try and Right. Well, okay, so it's showing that computer choices are Shubham 1. So I just wanted to play this again. I'll choose rock. So computer chose rock, computer 1. Okay, so there might be several conditions, in this program. You can have, your own calculations and everything. So I think everybody like the codes. So I have another project to demonstrate you all, what coding can help you to do. Just give me 2 minutes, I need to set it up.
We are extremely glad to have been able to connect with you, sir. We are honored to have you as a guest.
Study, study more and more. Papers, notebooks, brain is sore.
I know you want to rest a bit. You're almost there, just don't quit.
Buckle up and brace yourself, cause we are starting with the quiz. So here comes the most awaited part. Are you excited to have some fun? So with no further delay, let's start our quiz session. The quiz will be on Kahoot platform.
There are a few instructions for you all before the quiz starts. There will be 10 questions. You will be given 30 seconds to attempt each question. My screen will reflect the names of participants joining the quiz as well as the names of winners at the end of the quiz.
So what are you waiting for? Open kahoot.it on your digital devices. The quiz code will be available soon. I repeat, the instructions are: there will be 10 questions in the quiz. You will be given 30 seconds to attempt each question. My screen will reflect the answer of the names of the participants who have joined the quiz, as well as the name of the winners at the end. So here we have the quiz code. The quiz code is 8351134.
Participants, I repeat, the code for joining is 8351134.
Hurry up participants, join quickly. You will ace this.
We are waiting for you participants. I repeat, the code for joining is 8351134.
Participants, hurry up. The code is 8351134. And we have got 6 participants, and we can see the number of participants increasing. We have 20 participants right now.
The number of participants are increasing rapidly. Participants, quickly join. It's going to be much more fun.
I repeat, the code is 8351134. And we can see the number of participants increasing. It has now crossed 60.
I think it's going to be a tough competition.
Yes, of course. Everyone will be having a motive to win the quiz. And we have Tanishka, Arav Singh, and many other participants have joined. And we have now crossed the mark of 80. I repeat, the code is 8351134.
We are waiting for you participants, and we have got 100 participants.
Join fast, we are going to ace this. The code is 8351134.
We are waiting for you participants. Join quickly.
Risha, who do you win will win the quiz?
I think it's going to be a tough competition, Vansh.
And now we have crossed the mark of 130. We have 130 participants who have joined.
Hurry up, participants, quickly join.
The code is 8351134.
As it is reflecting on my screen, 136 participants have joined us.
Participants, be quick. We'll be starting the quiz within a few minutes. And we have crossed 140 participants.
Hurry up, participants, quickly join.
The code is 8351134.
We have reached 150 participants.
Yes, students, now you can start better. You can start.
Okay, ma'am. So we'll be starting the quiz in next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the quiz.
Let's start with the quiz. You are going to rock it. So the question number 1 that appears on your screen is, why computational thinking is required? Option red, a digital device, artificial intelligence. Option blue, thinking about computers. Option yellow, using your brain to solve math problems. Option green, an approach to problem solving. Hurry up, participants, only 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. So the correct option was option green. Let's have a look at the scores. So Gia Vagasya is leading with 865 points.
And we'll move to the second question of the Kahoot quiz. And the second question is, which of the following is an example of thinking computationally? Red, planning out a route to when going to meet a friend. Blue, when going to meet a friend, wandering around until you find them. Yellow, when going to meet a friend, asking a parent to planning a route for you. And green, none of the above. And I can see 90 participants have already answered, and the number of answers are increasing. And last 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer was option red, planning out your route to when going to meet your friend. And we have 50 participants who have selected the right answer. We'll look at the leaderboard and see who is topping the quiz. And we have a shuffle in the leaderboard, and we have Rajburg leading with 1579 points.
Time for question 3. Question 3 appearing on your screens. What is the need of machine learning? I repeat, what is the need of machine learning? Option red, an algorithm that performs a specific task by studying patterns. Option blue, a machine humans can learn from. Option yellow, a machine that draws conclusion. Option green, none of the above. Hurry up, participants, quickly answer. And the correct option was option red, and 78 participants have answered it correctly. Let's have a look at the scores. Rajwat Singh is leading with 2,208 points.
Now we'll move to the fourth question, and the fourth question says, which is not an example of machine learning? Red, a basic calculator app. Blue, Facebook asking you to tag a specific friend in a photo. Yellow, YouTube recommendations. Green, a program that detects cancerous tumors. And we have 80 participants who have answered. And last 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer was a basic calculator app. We have 36 participants who have answered this question correctly. And we'll look the leaderboard, like who is at the podium, and we have a shuffle in the leaderboard, and Kavya is now at the first position with 2,760 points. Participants, don't be disheartened. You can still get into the podium.
Moving on to the next question. Question 5. If X has two sisters, Y and Z, and W's mother is the sister of Y's father, Then W is Z's. Option red, sister. Option blue, aunt. Option yellow, cousin. Option green, brother. I repeat. Option red, sister. Option blue, aunt. Option yellow, cousin. And option green, brother. Hurry up, participants. Quickly answer. You must be quick in order to have a place on the leaderboard. 3 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. The correct option was option yellow, cousin. Let's have a look at the scores. There's a shuffle and Aviral is leading with 3,522 points. Commendable.
And we'll now move to the next question. And the next question is, which of the following is not an example of computational thinking? Red, planning what to collect to complete a video game level. Blue, planning how to beat your enemies in a video game level. Yellow, accidentally completing a video game level. Green, planning how to exit to complete a video game level. I repeat, the question is, which of the following is not an example of computational thinking? And we have 100 participants who have answered this question. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer was option yellow, accidentally completing a video game level. And we have 59 participants who have answered this question correctly. Moving to the scores, we have Ragini Raina of 6th A, who is at the first position with 3,564 points. Participants, don't think it is impossible. Even the word says I am possible.
Let's move to the next question. 7th question of this quiz. If southeast becomes north, northeast becomes west, and so on, what will west become? Option red, northeast. Option blue, northwest. Option yellow, southeast. Option green, southwest. Tricky question. Participants, quickly answer. You must be quick in order to have a place on the leaderboard. Hurry up, participants, only 5 seconds left. And time's up. So the correct option was option yellow, southeast. Let's see who's leading. There's a shuffle again and Arohi is leading with 4,416 points.
And we'll move to the 8th question, and the 8th question is, which of the following are machine learning methods? Red, based on human supervision. Blue, supervised learning. Yellow, semi-reinforcement learning. Green, all of the above. I'll repeat. Red, based on human supervision. Blue, supervised learning. Yellow, semi-reinforcement learning. Green, all of the above. Last 3 seconds, and the correct answer was option red, based on human supervision. We have only 17 participants who answered it correctly. Participants, don't be disheartened. The quiz is not over yet. And we'll look at the leaderboard. And the leaderboard says that we are back on the first position with 4,629 points.
Moving on to the 9th question and the second last question of the quiz. If a robot is able to change its own path as per the external conditions, then the robot is considered as the option red, mobile. Option blue, non-servo. Option yellow, open loop. Option green, intelligent. I repeat, option red, mobile. Option blue, non-servo. Option yellow, open loop. Option green, intelligent. Hurry up, participants, answer quickly. The correct option was option green, and almost 70 participants have answered it correctly. Let's see at the leaderboard. Kavya is leading continuously with 4,629 points.
And we'll move to the last but not the least question of the Kahoot quiz. And the last question is, if paint is related to brush, identify which of the following is related to thread on the similar basis. I repeat, if paint is related to brush, identify which of the following is related to thread on the similar basis. Option red, a dress. Option blue, a pair of scissors. Option yellow, a pen. And option green, a needle. Option red, dress. Option blue, scissors. Option yellow, a pen, and option green, a needle. And there's the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is green, needle. And we have 100 participants who have answered it correctly. Now it's the time for the most awaited part to see who are the 3 people who have got onto the podium. And the winners of today's quiz are: on the third position we have Nikhil with 5,177 points. On second it is Arohi with 5,305 points. And the winner of the quiz is Aviral, who has secured 5,400 points. Congratulations to all the participants and the winners. And this marks the end of today's Kahoot quiz.
God only makes happy endings. If it's not happy, then it's not the end. So let me have the honor to invite our respected headmistress, ma'am, to enlighten us with her meritorious words. Ma'am has been a true leader, and it is due to her vision and commitment that the school is achieving laurels. Ma'am, please.
Yes. Good afternoon, Prisha. Good afternoon, Vansh, and good afternoon, my teachers, and good afternoon, Mr. Subhanshu. And welcome to this Bal Bhavan platform. Every month we are celebrating this day, and lots of activities are presenting by our students. And every month I am watching this Community Showcase Day, and I'm surprised that our students are learning a lot, and they are really not even they themselves are learning, but for the junior students they are trying to teach them also. It was a very good presentation that Adiksha was trying to teach her brother or one junior student that how to make the PowerPoint presentation. And second, that machine learning video, it was also very beautifully presented. And above all, that that the visit to underprivileged students, really I enjoyed, because we all have facilities and we all are learning. We are getting the good platform to learn or artificial intelligence and all these apps. But those children जिनके पास लैपटॉप्स, जिनके पास ये टेक्नोलॉजीज नहीं है, ऐसी फैसिलिटीज नहीं है, so how they were enjoying, while that video was playing, I was looking at their faces, really, because they were enjoying like anything. And some of the students I watched, that some of the kids were really they learned how to operate this laptop. It's very good. And during this time, thanks to their parents of our students, I think so it was prepared by Pinky and Yuvani. Am I correct, ma'am? Hayat ma'am? Gauri ma'am, Yuvani and Pinky has edited that video, prepared that video. They visited there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So thanks to their parents, at a time they visited there along with their teachers, and they taught the students over there. I think so the experience they took there, it was really very good. And thanks to our guest, thanks to our tech team and our teachers, really good show and good presentation. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It has always been a delight to hear from you as you motivate and encourages us to achieve great heights.
Every end is a beginning in disguise. With this, we would now like to conclude the event. Thank you everyone for joining.